Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense will get the first swing today. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now. 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Francis. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep for the punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Rourke.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the 12th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down right at the 20. Interesting play call here. It's 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. They're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. There's the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
With the catch, it's Winton. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now they run the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Running play called on third and short. So we reach the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Missouri getting set with a first and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Missouri. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback at all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws a bullet to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's reeled in. It's Hussein. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quick completion to the tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
7th play of the drive coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Hand it off to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Winton. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Offside. Defense.
Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Let's see if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Shotgun formation here on third down. He eludes the rush. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing
here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Winton. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Touchdown, Missouri. Big impact play by the special teams. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field, so if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And looking to throw now on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching it downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.